Hi guys, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. So today we have brought a update regarding Alan Wake 2, which was revealed at the Game Awards 2021. And Alan Wake 2 would be, Remedy Entertainment's first survival horror game, which may be near perfect. Now, after the years and rumors of speculation, Remedy Entertainment had, finally announced Alan Wake 2, the long-awaited sequel to its cult action-adventure game at the Game Awards 2021. And Alan Wake 2 is a direct sequel to the Alan Wake, which was released in 2011. So in this video, I would be primarily, discussing about some of the news and updates relating to Alan Wake 2, what would be the release date predictions, what we can expect from the game, and what are the chances that this would be one of Remedy Entertainment's finest survival horror games. So this is Fenris Wolf on behalf of Gamer Overlord, and I do request you all to please watch this video till the end. Whatever information or details I would be sharing in this video, if you find it helpful, do hit the like as well as the subscribe button, and make sure you click that bell icon for more regular news, updates, leak expansions, reveals, and all of the interesting stuff that we would be bringing of your favorite AAA games. So making myself and everything else clear, let's get started. The Finland-based developer that is Remedy Entertainment has been vocal about its intent to return to Bright Falls with the world of Alan Wake after the original game ended on a now infamous twist. In the time since, Remedy has created the Remedy Connected Universe, an MCU-style shared universe in which almost all of the studio's games are now set. The most interesting, kind of a tidbit news that is being shared is that the studio founder Sam Lake is that Alan Wake 2 will be the studio's first survival horror game. While Remedy Entertainment's works have never, shied away from horror influence, this will be the first project to pin itself as a horror title and will feature much darker content than ever in a Remedy game. Alan Wake 2 is the perfect choice to usher in a new era of the horror games right from the Remedy Entertainment, which was behind games such as Quantum Break and Control. One of many Remedy's strengths as a developer has always been its willingness to wear influences on its sleeves, right down to some of the first spoken dialogue in the original Alan Wake being a quote from the Stephen King. Remedy has taken a clear inspiration from the games such as the Max Payne's bullet time sequences and the style being inspired by The Matrix, the game. Alan Wake is a game that is enhanced by understanding its fluences, with many players at the time of its release calling it the Twin Peaks of video games. A short writer, Sam Lake, has cited it as the influence many times. Keeping this influence in mind, it seems clear what type of shift fans can expect from Alan Wake 2, which is likely to take some inspiration from the 2017 revival of the 1990s TV show Twin Peaks: The Return. While Twin Peaks: The Return is a far darker show than the original series, delving further into the surreal elements of David Lynch's other works like Eraserhead, Mulholland Drive, and Inland Empire, as Agent Dale Cooper finds himself trapped in the Black Lodge during the end of the original Twin Peaks and most of The Return, Alan Wake is trapped in the Dark Place at the end of the original game and during Control's AWE expansion. Furthermore, while Cooper is replaced in the real world by a doppelganger known to fans as Mr. C, Alan Wake is replaced at the end of the first game with Mr. Scratch, whom Remedy has claimed for years is intended to be a major player in the game's sequel. Now, ever since it revealed the Alan Wake, Quantum Break, and Control were all set in the same universe, fans have been wondering when Remedy will have its own big title. Control's AWE expansion set the story of Alan Wake 2 into motion and also featured the universe's first crossover event, but in many ways it still felt that Remedy finding its footing with its portrayal of a unified series of games. Now, Alan Wake 2 is likely to be the culmination of the studio's titles, which is why it makes sense for Remedy to finally take a step into the horror genre. From a narrative standpoint, horror is the perfect genre for Alan Wake 2 as it further plunges Alan into the struggle between light and the darkness. Being trapped in the dark place, a literal manifestation of evil, Alan will have to struggle with his own cynical personality to keep himself afloat and eventually write his escape. Now, this narrative will likely address many of the issues players have with the character, who is intentionally written to be a somewhat unlikable hero, while also further connecting to Control and likely future of the Remedy projects. Now, horror is a genre that Remedy has circled for a very long time, first showing its passion for the genre in Max Payne's The Twilight Zone inspired in-universe TV shows. These has been, become the staples of the Remedy's projects, and Alan Wake was the studio's first dedicated attempt at a telling of a story based on horror themes. And while Quantum Break shifted gears into more of an action-focused type of a game, Control pulled things back to form with an emphasis on surrealism and intensity. Remedy has been unable to hide its adoration of the genre. If any studio which is ready to take a full dive into tackling it, it's gonna be definitely Remedy Entertainment. Couple up with this, the fact that horror games are more successful than ever. In 2010, when Alan Wake first released, the horror game was, on the decline, especially when the Resident Evil series shifted more towards the, action-oriented direction, and the series like Silent Hills were disappearing. And at that time, it was only few new franchises like the Dead Space keeping the genre afloat. All these will be, faring less with more of action-heavy titles with horror elements. Today's, franchises such as the Resident Evil, Five Nights at the Freddy's, Little Nightmares, and The Evil Within prove that horror is here to stay. The market is clearly hungry for more survival horror titles, and given Remedy's overlap with the genre in the past, it's hard to believe this transition will hurt Alan Wake's, potential sales, especially coming up with the sequel in Alan Wake 2. The full shift to horror also seems like a positive thing now that Alan Wake 2 has finally been announced. Early development on the title dates as far back as 2011, with Sam Lay constantly reiterating that the studio will develop the title when the time is right. It appears that the time is now, and the version of the Alan Wake 2 that Remedy is cooking up will likely be one of the studio's darkest titles yet. So that's it from the video, guys. We wanted to post a narrative type of a angle to this video because Alan Wake 2, we have got very less footage to cover, and we have got more to discuss with respect to its setting, especially because Remedy Entertainment is interested in building its own universe. Also, that the game is coming on PC, PlayStation 5, and the other next-gen consoles, I think there is much more elements that is to be added to the horror genre than we can anticipate for a game such as Alan Wake 2. Also, the characters will also spice up some of the factors that is needed to actually bring this on a particular pedestal. So do follow our Discord servers for short updates that we won't be coming in our videos. Also do follow our Instagram and Twitter handles for more regular news and updates. We will be seeing you guys in the next one.